Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is your girl Selena Blue, and I am so glad to have you guys back here with me on Curiosity and Passion. This video is kind of long overdue. I actually planned to record a week after my first video, but that didn't happen. Life happened instead. But here I am, I'm about to record today, and this video today is not the initial video I had planned for my second video for my channel. That did not work out, so now I'm just improvising and just pulling different topics from the list of topics that I have, and I am just going to jump right into something else. So today, the title of the video is how my mom found out about the tattoo on my back and what she did. However, before we get into this, I'm just going to touch on something for just a few minutes. Today, for those of you who don't know, by the way, I am from the Commonwealth of Dominica. I am West Indian from the Commonwealth of Dominica. We are not the same as the Dominican Republic. Many times we get confused with the Dominican Republic. Not saying that we blame the people who make these errors, because, you know, Dominican Republic, okay, yes, that's fine. But I'm just putting it out there that we're two completely different countries. This is where I'm from. This is my flag. This is what it looks like. It's the most beautiful flag in the world, hands down. So today we celebrate 40 years of independence. What that means is we were made independent as a republic while we were being led by the Honorable Patrick John 40 years ago. And this is a big deal. Right now back home, it's reunion year this year. So this independence is really exciting. There are a lot of people who have been out of the country, I mean like back home, for a very long time, who went home to celebrate this year's independence. It was phenomenal. Kudos to the organizers this year. Everything was going great. The hands were tremendous. Like, everything was just great. And I know I'm over here in New York and I felt a little jealous. So I was scrolling through Facebook and I was like, ugh. And you know, but that's how everybody who couldn't get to go home for independence, I'm assuming that's how we all felt. But it was a great season. And today, November 3rd, we celebrate 40 years of being independent. And we have come a very long way. We have gone through a lot. I mean, I'm not that old, so I don't have everything in detail. But my time here on earth and seeing things and understanding things, we have been through a lot. Last year, Category 5 Hurricane Maria devastated the country, but we're not even going to go back and touch on that. Let's just move forward. Love my country, love it. I couldn't get to be home for independence, but I will be going home for Carnival 2019. You are all invited. Let us go home. Let's just have a great time, guys. So happy independence to all of you guys looking at this video today. Let's jump into my video. Now the title: how my mom found out about my tattoo on my back and what, I don't think you guys can see that, but yeah, and what she did. So if I remember correctly, that happened about 7 years ago. I think it was 2011, right? And I had a friend, and seeing all the tattoos and the art, I became very curious about all these things, and I wanted to try new things. That stage of my life, I was just into trying new things, and I'm like, okay, I think I'm gonna get a tattoo. Let me see. I think I am going to get a tattoo. So summer came and I'm like, okay, it's summer, I am going to get that tattoo. I decided I would get the Serenity Prayer on my back in a scroll. Now guys, first time Serenity Prayer in a scroll on my back. So you know, I was passing out. Yo, this was so painful. I don't know, no one advised me. Number one, I don't think I ever went to anybody for advice to even be like, hey, whatever, this, that. The most I heard is it's a needle in your skin. It's a little painful, which is, so I'm like, okay, whatever. Yo, I don't know, probably it's that specific spot, like that part of your, it was so painful. I cried so much. I just wanted it to be done. A couple of times I was like, okay, you know what, let's just leave this thing halfway. I cannot. But then I wanted my tattoo complete, so I had to say that I was like cringing. It was so painful. But I got the tattoo done, and in about 3 hours. It took about 3 hours for the artist to finish that tattoo. I know he was highly annoyed, but I was in so much pain, so it's like, you just had to bear with me, okay? Anyway, moving on. So the tattoo was complete. Left, no, I did the tattoo in Roseau, that's the capital. Now I'm heading back to Portsmouth, that's the town. So I get home, and I know to myself, like, hey, you know you are not even allowed to wear any kind of cami or strap blouse at all, right? Not until you're probably 30 years old and you're living in this house. So I got home and I'm dressing. It's a fresh tattoo, and I guess you guys know, you know you're supposed to rub like the petroleum or whatever they give you to rub on the tattoo. I couldn't even do that, guys, because I was like so scared. I had to be clothed, fully clothed, every single day, because if my mother would have seen that tattoo, I already knew what time it would be. Anyway, so fully clothed, and I was like, you know, running with the times. One Sunday for church. Now I'm always late for church. For some reason, I always used to be late for church. So that Sunday, my mom was like, you know what, you will get there, I am ahead. Which I was fine, because I was used to her like going without me. So she and my sister left, and I was still getting ready for church. Got to church about 30 minutes late. So shameful. Got to church about 30 minutes late. And for some weird reason, I chose not to sit by my sister and my mom. I walked past them, and I sat about 3 benches ahead of them, which is not very normal. So that was one strange thing here. Like, I sit by my family at all times at church. For some reason, I walked past them and I sat 3 benches ahead. So that happened. And now, number 2, the second strange thing, we were never allowed to go to church wearing sleeveless or like tops or blouses with only straps. Our shoulders and our arms had to be covered for church. No straps, no sleeveless tops. Our shoulders had to be covered. We knew that. For some reason, I went to church with a strap, just a strap. My blouse just had a strap. And I'm sitting here and I'm like right now I'm thinking, like, what was wrong with you? Like, what was really wrong with you? Anyway, I went to church with a sleeveless top. I sat on the, now bear in mind, I am 3 benches ahead of my mom and my sister. So they're behind me, they can see. So I sat, and the material of the top, and me not being on the thin side, I sat and the blouse stretched. Okay, so my back expanded, sitting on the bench, and the blouse. So obviously, like, my back's part of my back was now exposed, so everybody to the back could see whatever. I'm still not paying attention. About 20 seconds later, I feel a tap, or a couple taps rather, on my shoulder. I'm like, I turn and my mom was. So I'm like, okay. I'm thinking she's probably gonna tell me I'm too late. You know, I'm still not paying any attention. So we walk outside, and she goes, "What is that on your back?" Yo, if I could explain the way I felt at that moment, I would, but I can't. Everything I had in my throat, in my chest, in my stomach dropped to my feet. Literally, from my head, as a matter of fact, from my head to my throat, everything dropped to my feet. I was like, shit. And I just knew it was not gonna be pretty. So she repeated, "What is that on your back, Josephine?" She goes, "Go home." No, I'm in church. I'm like, what? Go home. So I'm like, okay. I went back in church. No, I attempted to head back into the church to get my phone and my stuff that I came with, my phone, my purse. And she's like, no, don't even bother. Go home. So I went home without my phone, without my purse, without my hymnal, without my Bible. Now home is like 5 minutes walking for me from church. So I headed home. I got home. Now my daddy's at home. I got home and I wasn't crying. I was kind of upset at myself, like really, like ugh. I was upset at myself, and I was still kind of not sad, but I was in a mood, right? I think it was all me, upset with myself, like really, like what are you doing? So I got home and my daddy's home and he's like, he's cool and he's calm. Josephine, what is your problem? I'm not called that. To me, I'm thinking, how do you know, like, what's going on? What is your problem, Josephine? What problem, daddy? What is that you have on your back? What is your problem, Josephine? What is that you have on your back, girl? What is that you have on your back? And I really wasn't trying to hear it. I really wasn't. So he's like, go to your room and wait until your mother gets home. So I went to my room. I was like, okay, yo, guys, I knew I don't, like, the kind of person my mom is, I wasn't sure what to expect. So I was honestly kind of scared. So I'm in my room, and then church is over, and I'm hearing all these voices in the living room. My aunt is here, my dad's sister, my grandma is here, my aunt-in-law, my cousins, my mom, and everyone is like, what's going on? Like, why did you do this? Why did you get like a tattoo and you know your mom and blah 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 blah? And everybody's just talking, and I'm getting so angry. I'm like, can you guys just please not do this? So my mom isn't saying a word. She isn't saying a word. And this is what was scaring me even more. My mother was not saying a word. So that happened. My aunt and my grandma, they stayed over for lunch. We had lunch, and my mom came and she talked to me. It wasn't nice. Let me not say she talked to me. She came and she was like, you're grounded for the rest of the summer. You're not going anywhere. No computer, no phone, no friend, no nothing. You are grounded. You are staying in this room for the rest of the summer. Bear in mind, we had about 2 months left in the summer. She's like, you are staying in this room. You're not moving. No phone, no computer. Nobody should come here. Nobody should call you. Like, no contact with the outside world. I was like, shit is real. So I stayed in my room, and as a matter of fact, my older sister was studying, so it was just Brittany and I, my younger sister. So I took off. No, she didn't want us together, so she had me in my older sister's room, and she left Brittany in the other room. No contact. Like, she wasn't washing my clothes. She would cook. My sister would bring me my food. It was terrible, guys. It was that was the worst thing I've ever experienced in my entire life. My mother not talking to me. Like, if any of you have already been through this, you know it's not nice. It's the worst thing ever. Like, I was sad and I was angry at the same time, because I'm like, yo, I'm grounded. I am really grounded. I can't do anything, can't go anywhere. So it started to get to me. So I started to sneak out. Not sleep out, but sneak out. So one Saturday, I was like, you know what? I can't take it. I'm getting out of this house today. Okay? I am leaving for the day. I need a break. I need to leave. Like, I need to be out of this house. So I got up Saturday morning very early. I'm like, okay, I'm getting out of this house. Come on. Went to the bathroom, took a shower, get dressed. Now, me, I love sweet scents. So I was spraying myself, of course, perfume, whatever. I'm leaving the house, not knowing that she is awake, you know. Well, it's Saturday, it's market day, so of course early morning she's up getting ready to go to the market, and I guess she smells the perfume, and I was opening the door heading out, and I just heard, if you leave that house today, it's me and you. And again, if you leave that house today, it's me and you, Josephine. I was like, okay, fine. No, I started to cry. I was raging. I was in rage. I was like, I need to go. I won't even do it here. I was raging. Like, it was just getting to me. Like, I need to get out of this house. Like, this can't be right, blah, blah, blah. Being a teenager, being stupid, saying stupid shit, and just being retarded. So, I just had to, and I had a bagger. And I used to bag, and I could drop my bag. The whole idea, it wasn't happening. And I sat on the porch for about half of the day. I just sat on the porch. Even if she didn't really allow me to be outside, like that Saturday, I guess she felt some type, I don't know, felt some type of way. She never asked me like to go back to the room or whatever. She just let me stay on the porch doing me. I sat on the porch. I cried. I was being so bad. Like, I cried. I was screaming. I was so angry, guys. Like, you would not imagine. All because I was just being disobedient. All because I didn't do what my mom expected of me. All because I was a teenager who wanted to do whatever I wanted to do. And my advice to you is, if you don't have any tattoos, tattoos are a big deal. Like, once they're here, you can probably laser it out, fine, you'll spend a lot of money. But once it's on your skin, it's on your skin. So if you're about to get a tattoo, get something with meaning, okay? Get something that means something to you. I know some people get tattoos, like they tattoo their friend, probably a friend who passed, a grandma who passed, something that you will look back and be like, you know, yeah. I'm not saying that I regret getting this tattoo on my back. However, I wish there was some easy way to alter it. Because, first of all, like, I don't look at it every day because it's on my back. So I can't see what it looks like. But when I do get a chance to see it, like if I ask someone to take me a picture, or if I like look at myself in the mirror, whatever, it's like, I don't like how it looks anymore. It's taking up like this much space on my back. So I still wish I had done it differently, like gotten it in a different place, gotten it in a different font, a different design, a different style. Like, you don't want to get a tattoo and you don't want to regret getting a tattoo. Tattoos are big deal, are big deals. So that's my advice to you. If you're gonna get a tattoo, go for it. Tattoos are an expression of art. Like, people will see something like your favorite flower, whatever. Tattoos express a lot for different people. And if you want to get a tattoo, go right ahead, get a tattoo. If you're over 14, I mean, you're grown. But make sure it has like a substantial amount of meaning, like it means something to you. And my other advice is, please do not disobey your parents to even see them sad, to have them not speak to you for months. If you have not gone through that in life, you don't want to go through it in life. It is the worst thing ever. Not having my mom talk to me for 3 months, guys, I was dying. I was literally dying inside. And even if I felt like I was grown and I want to do my own thing, it is the worst feeling. And I'm not exaggerating. I am not being spoiled. It is the worst feeling ever. You don't ever want to have your mom not talk to you. So yeah, that's my little story on how my mom found out about my tattoo and what happened after she found out about my tattoo, and my little advice to you here and there about tattoos. I love tattoos. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tattoos, and I do plan to get some more. There are some that I need to complete. It's been like, I'm not gonna go into this in this video, but there's some I need to complete. I love it. Okay, I intend to have my sleeve done by the middle of next year, my half sleeve. So it's something. And she has at this point, me having so much after she was even like disappointed in the first one, I still went ahead because I was growing, and it's like I got to make decisions for myself. And I chose and I made the decision to get more tattoos. She's not for it. She still hates it. She hates it. But she'll be all right. she's gonna be all right. So I have my sleeve I need to complete, and I mean get started with, well, complete, because I already have like one going on here. But yeah, guys, that's my little story. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to share this video, don't forget to stick with me. Curiosity and passion, you don't want to miss a bit. It's gonna get more interesting, and I promise you're gonna love the content that I bring onto this channel. Okay, it was nice having you guys. I love you guys so much for the support. Thank you guys so much. Peace and love.